Right now, you turn on the TV, there's a bit of doom and gloom like we said. Do you have any advice for anyone looking at selling in the next maybe 3 to 6 months? What could they do to try and maximize their price if they were to sell?
I think there's an opportunity for those that do want to sell in the next 3 to 6 months, particularly if you're upsizing. That uncertainty in the market, you might be able to buy really well. And if you have the right campaign and the right agents, you can sell for a very good price. So just using Volta Street as yesterday's example, she was upgrading, she bought very well and ultimately sold very well. So it's very rare that you can transact in different markets, but there's an opportunity with the nuances of the Brisbane market that you may be able to upgrade into a property that you may not have been able to afford 6 months ago, but you're still getting a great sale price. So there is some opportunity there. There's not a lot of property on the market. So if you're a seller, it's all about the competition that you have. So at the moment with the uncertainty, there's a lot of people just waiting, seeing what's happening, wanting to see what the market does. But those sellers that are in the market are getting rewarded with good sale prices. So there is an opportunity. I think if you wait, you might just wait to see what everybody else does, and then there'll be a rush on the market. And then ultimately there's more property for sale, same amount of buyers, which makes it more difficult to get a great sale price. Where at the moment we're seeing it, there's less property for sale, but yet there is still buyers out there. So there may be opportunities there if for the ones and the sellers that are brave actually want to take the step forward, because we're seeing it every week, right? That properties are selling for great sale prices, but there's just not the FOMO in the market. So if you're wanting to wait, if you've got no rush to sell, I would be holding, getting past these little bits of uncertainty. But if you do have a need to sell and there are people that have to upgrade, downgrade, relocate, then there is an opportunity to go now instead of waiting to see what the market does. Because
Is it fair to say that maybe if you go to market now, you'll have maybe less competition in terms of stock on the market?
100%, yeah. Good buyer demand, but there's less for sale. So the buyers that are out there are still purchasing, but they've got less choice. That may change as the months go past. And if we have an interest rate rise, if people decide to wait, and then all of a sudden that backlog of property comes onto market in September, October, traditional spring selling season, you may all of a sudden have this pent up demand that hits the market. You'll have the same amount of buyers, but they'll have more choice.